getting a little breakfast at Sanic, my favorite breakfast spot. And I have the GPS set and ready to my favorite thrift store in town, Desert Industries. It says arrival time at 9:53, and they open at 10. So this food comes on out. We should get there right at open.
Perfect.
And I think this could be good because the last 2 days worth of episodes, we went to Deserts on each episode, and there was lots of good stuff in the lockbox. Kind of just having this feeling there might be something good in the lockbox at this first Desert that maybe we should get there and open for. Maybe not though. I don't know. I don't know anything extra. I just know I want to find some Pokemon
I
cards.
bet you do. Rock the baby.
Walk the dog.
Even loop the loop. Duncan Yo-Yo from Flambeau Plastics Corporation.
So we're rolling up at 2 minutes after. Not terribly late, but it does look like there's a lot of people here. I don't know. It might be for that other building too. But...
All right, walked in the door, already found something I like. Yay, I love these jars. I've been collecting a bunch of them. I collect the like flowery looking one. It's got poppies on it. It's really pretty. But I do have a couple of these vegetable ones in my booth right now. So I'm happy to throw another one in there. Look at this Winnie the Pooh mug. Oh. Yeah, that's getting bought too. We'll put that in the dish booth. Disney stuff does really well in my booth, so we're gonna keep that.
Ooh, not a bad start. Ah, he's busted. Missing his face shield and his wing cover.
Hey, look at that. Hello. It me.
I found a couple things worth talking about. First, McDonald's Furby.
We're pretty much all naked, and this one has the same. So maybe we'll find a Bratz doll in here or something. It's Elsa. Not finding one. They've actually been a little bit tricky to find.
So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I dig through everything on these shelves. So I'm gonna spend a minute here just rifling through all of them.
This is a cool toy from my childhood. We had this guy open his mouth. Oh, he doesn't stay open. The idea is you push down his teeth and one of them will snap his mouth shut. It's super fun.
Ooh. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Rip.
So there are two types of pans that I am very fond of. One are club pans, the other are Guardian Serviceware. And this is super cool. I've got a tinier one of this, same like style. It's probably about, it holds half the capacity as this. But this one is like super used. It's like even kind of thin looking. It's crazy. I don't see a price tag on it though, so I don't know what I'm getting into if I try to get this. I'm really tempted to get it because like, I don't know, something about how worn it is really appeals to me, but it shouldn't because, you know, it's more worn. It's gonna, you know, it's just more used, and shoot, usually that isn't a good thing, but I don't know, it just gives it this antique look. I'm really interested in getting it, but we'll have to see how much it actually is going to cost. I had to move out of the way because there was a bunch of people over there, but I found a Pyrex little milk glass cake pan. I have one of these at home, Mine is kind of blue and it's got a lot of like color damage on it. So I do really like this white one. I'll probably end up putting this in my booth. It's only $2.
And that's why that's my favorite thrift store. You got some cool dishes, didn't you?
I did.
Well, I got a bunch of miscellaneous. A lot of it doesn't make sense, but those pots were only $1.50, and I think we sold the whole trio of the 3 main characters once as a lot for some okay money, nothing crazy, but those are in kind of rough shape. I'll probably just kind of seal them back up, sell those in our antique mall. The Legos, if it's not all there, I'll probably just part out the Legos, but that was only $2, so that was cool. We got lots of cool stuff that I can't wait to talk about, but let's keep going. There's way more thrift stores on this side of town that we're gonna go to. I'm very excited to come to this Goodwill next. It's a Goodwill we don't make it to a lot because of the part of town that it's on, but I'm excited to see what we find today, but I'm a little worried because look at all these cars. What is today, Friday?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. Oh, so
It's trying to like drop kick the cat and it's very scared about it.
will there be any video games? That's the question. Rock Band, not a lot. Not a lot at all. Better check everything though.
Wow, there's like a set of glasses here that are these like gold plated little cocktail glasses, and there are these little juice glass size ones too. They're stunning. I have no idea what they are though, because I'm not seeing any like symbol or name on them, so I don't know what brand they are. I might do a little bit of eBay searching and have some luck, but that can be a little tricky with glassware. I have no idea if they're worth anything, but they look like they could be worth something.
Just because of where I am right now and what we're working really hard on, I'm the most excited about these bag toys. I kind of have the motivation to dig through all of them. Thomas the Tank stuff in there. Ooh, Tazpez. Nah, not worth $7. Some Bakugan on that one. $2.49, def worth. There's a handful of Bakugan in there. And a Pokeball.
Not too much shaking in the glass bakeware section. Got some older milk glass going on for sure. Fire King.
Most worth getting. Somebody's handmade Master Chief helmet made out of cardboard and a little plaster. Holy crap, it's huge too. I don't know about you guys, but a perfect day of thrifting to me is exactly what we just did. Deseret, Goodwill, Savers, in 3 different thrift stores one day.
Well-rounded.
Yes, nice and whole. So let's check out this Savers to wrap today up, and then we'll get into something else.
Very excited to see some old things, some pretty carnival glass. I love the colors of this stuff, it's so cool. Not worth a ton though. Some little milk glass Fire King. What else we got? Give me the good stuff, give me. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Definitely Fire King. It's another one. In better condition for sure. Come on, show me the good stuff. Okay, maybe it's in a different aisle. We'll keep looking for the good stuff.
There are more video games here than I've seen in a little while. But is there gonna be anything worth getting? Doesn't really look like it. Well, there's a good movie on a shelf, a few of the good ones. So there's definitely like potential here for some of the vintage ones. And I don't know, it's overload with how many are here. So we're probably not gonna buy any because it's not half off day because we don't want to pay so much. But I will die before I leave without these My Little Pony trading cards.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Definitely getting that. Scoot level over 1,000.
So these are pretty cool. I thought they were cast iron for a bit, but I did a little research and I think they are cast aluminum. But they are by Berndes. Berndes? There's 3 of them here. They're really nice. They're not in the greatest shape. Like, there's a bunch of scuffs on the bottom for sure. And I did find a few of them listed and sold. They're like listed for 100, sold for about 50. They're $6 a piece. If this were half off day, I would probably get them and try them, but you know, I mean, 3 times 16, it's kind of a bit of a buy-in for something I'm really not sure about. So I think I'm gonna leave them. If they were in better shape, I'd probably get them.
I would call that a very successful day of thrifting, especially that nice little cherry on top of those My Little Pony cards.
Super cool.
You guys is hashtag trash life. Hashtag. It's so hard to say. From the last week, and I've got that up right here. We're gonna look through a few. And what we'll start doing is making it a repeated thing every Friday, and not all of the time, but some of the time we're going to do a giveaway with merch. Maybe it'll be something else that we've either made on the channel or bought on the channel, just lots of random things. So what I need you guys to do is to continue both over on our Instagram and over on social media, hashtag your social media posts that revolve around what we do on this channel, whether it be just collecting or buying things at the thrift store, yard sales, etc., etc. Make sure you add our hashtag trash life. And that'll pretty much enter you in for some giveaways. You can be anywhere in the world. Make sure that you get those hashtags on there. Not going to do any giveaway today. Today's just the announcement. Do it next week, next Friday. We'll pick somebody at random on the episode, announce it. And if you guys message us back, we'll send you whatever we've decided the prize is. It's probably going to be some merch sometimes. Who knows what it'll be. But I think it'll be a cool way to kind of interact with you guys. But let's check out what's going on today. We haven't done this since basically before our road trip, so let's get back in the habit now. First off, a couple wrestlers. I'm into that. Now these were an awesome find. Bought a whole bin full. Wow, a whole bin. More Hasbro to come. That's pretty cool. I dig that. All the way from Split, and I've got a loose blue one because it was so hard to track down. Check out that quarter machine game. That's awesome. One of those pinball games, or not? What would you call that? I don't know what to call it. 1996 kid with the Lego Batman find. That's what I'm talking about. Another stack of games from Kevin. Ooh, what's that Star Trek box? Nice. And the Alf. Look at the Alf. I've got that Alf. I've got that exact same Alf. That's pretty cool. All right, let's jump over to our Discord real quick and just look at a few there. We're going to do the same thing. Search hashtag trash life. We'll look at the most recent posts on there. This first one's kind of funny. I always kind of hoped that the hashtag would also be used for people who just found stuff literally in trash, and Goody looks like he almost did. I work at a local hospital, literally just found this in an electronic recycling bin. Hashtag trash life. That's awesome. Michael Kendall with some Lego boxes. I do not find enough of that specific box. 2 Goodwills, 2 thrift stores, and 2 pawn shops, and I came home. Hey, you came home with something. And that, what is that Wii U thing? Nunchuck, a Wii U nunchuck, nice. My man James found the see-through green Stampede. I think it's called the Stampede. Has a shield on the front of it, a Nerf gun. I actually have the shield for that laying around. You never find it all together. You got to collect it in pieces if you want all of it. My man Joe with some VHS tapes. It looks like he's saying here, I get what you... Yeah, I always complain about the plastic cases on those VHS. I hate it. But there's just some VHS you can't collect without them, so you got to live with it. 2 copies of Silent Hill 4. What is it, Big Boss? Pants wants to come join in. Pants, we're not picking a winner this week. All right, let's look at a couple more. I love the Wizard magazine. I want to start collecting them, but it's like another one of those rabbit holes. But I love a Wizard magazine. If nothing else, for display. Look at that cover. Is that Elektra? Yeah, something like that. Every copy has artwork like that on it that you just want to put on a shelf and look at. I love Wizard magazine. James also picked up, he said, look what Nintendo made me buy. If you guys haven't watched it, our other channel, we made a whole video on the Legos, the Super Mario Nintendo Legos. It looks like James watched it and went and bought one. That's funny. And here's the last one. J Fox, Trash Life, my first Corningware haul, paid $30 for all of it. About died when I saw it. That's a crazy good haul for 30 bucks. That's probably, if you were to sell them, I mean, keep them if you want to. If you were to sell them, at least in our dish booth, that's a few $100s for us probably. Especially with them having lids. You know, $20 here, $10 there. Crossing my fingers I can make a decent profit. Yeah, let us know how it goes. Hashtag when you sell them, hashtag it Trash Life and let us know. And I appreciate, you may not be able to tell, but there in the background, that's actually, it looks like a hoodie, one of our Trash Life hoodies. So go check those out on TintoTrash.com. You guys keep posting those, and we'll keep making a cool game, cool thing out of it. I don't know what we're going to do. But next Friday, a week from today, if you're watching this new, be looking for it. I feel like it was a pretty good spread, all the stuff that we bought today. Let's start with some of your dishes. I didn't even see you buy this.
Yes, I bought that pretty quickly because I was like, Winnie the Pooh mug? Yes, please.
You gonna put this in your antique mall booth, or you gonna use it?
Definitely in the antique mall. I love Winnie the Pooh. They're great, but I have a bazillion mugs, so we're gonna send that to a new owner.
Now, you've bought a lot of these.
Yes.
Have you been selling them in your antique mall pretty well?
Yeah, they're going, but a little at a good pace, that because I don't find them a ton.
Right.
So
you buy a few a month and sell a few a month, probably.
Exactly. Keep a good stock.
All right. Well, I bought a bag full of toys. Most of it's gonna probably get donated back, but there's more than a few Bakugan in it, and there's also an ape. I don't know what that is. Lion King McDonald's toy, relatively new.
It's always funny when you hand me these little grab bag things, and I always just look in them and I'm like, what is he buying it for? And I try to guess.
Because you never know sometimes. There's a nice little Stitch. I didn't even see that.
Cute.
But yeah, there's a bunch of nonsense, and then there's these Bakugan. And we're going to be making a little Bakugan content on our other channel eventually, so I've just been saving these up. I've probably got 20 or so now. And sometimes they can be worth a little bit of money. I haven't really sit down and priced the ones I have because it doesn't matter at the moment because I'm keeping them. But that was great. Just for a couple bucks to get that many of them. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that.
They're a little spidery to me. Like,
they give you a little bit of heebie-jeebie?
a little bit.
All right. Well, what is this?
This is a clear vintage Pyrex cake pan, I guess I'll call it. I've never come across any of the like really old milk glass ones that are just like clear. They always have a color on them, so I wonder, it doesn't look like color was scraped off of this, so I'm guessing.
It looks pretty clean.
I'm guessing it was made this way. So that's pretty cool.
Very nice. You killed it with the dishes today.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Do you have this big one?
I don't. I have one that's like half size of that.
Are you going to keep it, or? This is pretty much what our dish set, our cooking sets turned into. She's been collecting these, and I quite like them. I mean, they look just like they should be on Arthur's Round Table, don't they?
For sure. They're super cool, and they cook really well.
And they're called Guardian Serviceware, so I guess that's kind of the point. I don't know exactly, but that was, for me, for you, that was fine of the day. I love that.
Yeah. I was a little bit afraid because it didn't have a price tag on it. I'm like, I'm going to get it out there and it'll be like 20 bucks. It was only $3, so I was super stoked.
That's awesome. Well, this is one of those Lego board games, and honestly, I usually find these at the bins, and when I do, I'll usually just dump them into my bag and just buy the Legos. And it's kind of looking like that might be the case here. I'll have to see how complete it is. It looks pretty complete. Because you notice on the front of the box, it has these not minifig minis. These almost one-by minis. I'll show you the front of the box. And it looks like all that's there. So maybe I'll keep it. Maybe we'll actually play it some on our other channel or something. I don't know. But look at all these little minis that it comes with. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with it. Because I am pretty accustomed to just swiping the Legos out of them at the Goodwill bins and just paying for them by weight. But I don't know. We'll see. I've never played these Lego board games. Maybe comment below and let us know if you guys have any fun with them. I see them all the time. And I buy them for Legos all the time, but that's the first time I've seen one. I've never seen the Harry Potter one. It's the first time I've seen one and thought, oh, maybe that could actually be fun to play.
I didn't even realize it was a board game, so you know more than me.
Did you think it was just a Lego set?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the ones I usually buy, there was one of them for a while that had a bunch of green in the set, and it was not the only way you could get that green, but it was the best way to get that green in bulk.
Gotcha.
To get handfuls of it at a time, so I always got them at the Goodwill bins. Okay, did you get anything else?
I think that was it.
All right, well, I bought this water gun. It sounds like there's water in there, but okay, there's batteries too. I better not, that'll get things wet. It is made by Nerf. I don't know if it's the Super Soaker line. It is. It's a newer age Super Soaker. It's got a stock that goes on it, makes it a little longer. But these are fun, and they have really large expandable barrels to fill with water you can put with them. But I've never even seen it in this blue color, so I picked one up.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I've never seen a see-through color of that gun at all. I don't deal a lot in water guns. We sell a ton of Nerf guns that are antique malls, of course. But I've never seen that color. I just couldn't leave it. It was only a couple bucks because they're at Desert Industries. Toys are always just super cheap.
Bottom dollar.
It's like these two pops. They're not in good shape at all. They've been busted up. I said it earlier, but let's just reiterate. The set of 3 with Bella we sold once for about how much? Do you remember?
I think it was like 40, somewhere around there.
30, 40 bucks. Someone bought them to get all 3. And these 2 are not as worth as much as she is, maybe.
I think the Jacob and the Bella were pretty comparable.
Yeah.
Like up in the double digits, but not like super high double digits.
Yeah, not wild. But at any rate, that was great for $1.50. We sell pops all the time, whether it's in our antique mall or they do go well together. It's nice when you get a lot. So I don't know, maybe these 2 will sell together. But they're so dinged up that I'll probably just put them in our antique mall for a slightly reduced price and just flip them. It's definitely worth the trouble for $1.50 a piece.
For sure.
Okay, now this is fun. This, I don't know, this might be find of the day. It might not. I really don't know. But I was very happy to see it because I had this same toy from the Anastasia movie. And I loved it. But it's in bag, which kind of is a bummer because I'm probably going to have to leave it there. But I have such nostalgic memories of that exact toy because it almost always seemed like he was life-size. Like that's how big he would be in real life.
That was kind of cool.
So that
Did you watch the Anastasia movie when you were a kid?
Yeah, on repeat. I thought the Bat character was the funniest thing ever.
Cool.
I got a little Ninja Turtle clock. Very nice. Very happy about that. That's pretty cool too because it's like, it's new. This is not old at all, but it's got the old style artwork on it.
Neat.
It's dated 2014, so it's a few years old, but that's cool. I forgot about that, actually.
These next 2 pieces I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. A whole lot. Maybe I shouldn't get into most of it yet, but one of the things I'm the most excited about today is this Furby, and most of you are going to recognize it as a McDonald's Furby, but since we rebuilt our game room this month when we got back from our road trip, I've been putting some of my more ambitious collections, if you will, over here on the shelves, just off camera. And I've got 2 real Furbies on it so far, and I'm 100% going to start collecting every one of these I see. And this is a lot like those Dalmatian sets and some of those others. There's no telling how many of them there are.
There's a ton.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if I can fill a whole shelf up with these over the next year. But that, I'm just going to go ahead and say, probably find of the day. Because they're not actually that easy to find, those Furby toys. I mean, we see a lot of McDonald's toys. I've got a whole shelf full of McDonald's toys over there. Now, this next one, Cosmic Spin Yo-Yo. Is it a Duncan? Can't tell.
I don't know what that means. So.
Well, it's just a brand of yo-yo.
Ah.
My grandfather collected yo-yos. I don't know exactly how many he had when he died, but my grandmother asked last time I was home if I wanted them. And I said, yeah, hold on to them for me. And then instantly we got home and I was like, why didn't I just bring them? I mean, it's several baskets full of yo-yos. And what it was he's an avid yard seller, so I got my love of doing this stuff, going to yard sales and thrift stores with him growing up. And as long as I can remember, if there was a yo-yo for a nickel, a quarter, or a dime, no matter what, he'd buy it. And I saw this today, and it was kind of the first time I've seen a loose yo-yo at a thrift store in a while, because normally they're in bags these days in our thrift stores. And I was like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to take it. Because the way that I'm doing out the shelves in the room now, we basically are going to continue to have this rotating, curated collection of things moved around from our storage unit into the game room, just for different content we're making and different things we're doing. And I just thought how cool it would be to have all his yo-yos, because he had so many, I would imagine they'd almost take up a bookcase.
Probably.
So in preparation for the next time I go home to get those and we bring them back on our next trip, I think I'm just going to start piling up a few that are not super cheap. Or collectible, because like, I don't know if you guys remember, but there were some pretty serious Pokemon yo-yos back in the day.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
And talk about nostalgia-inducing. the Pikachu one I can picture in my head, it was a nice weighted yo-yo. It had weights inside. Like, it was a proper yo-yo. It was like a sexy yo-yo. Talk about a juxtaposition of words. 2 words that shouldn't go together. It was sexy. So I'm going to pile up some cool yo-yos, just the good ones, and we'll combine them with my grandfather's collection later. And I think that'll make some good content. I really think it will. So that and the Furby I'm probably the most excited about. Now let's get into the video game stuff that I bought. This was kind of a last minute surprise, really. Didn't expect to find that. I have a copy of it, and I think one of you guys sent it to me. Maybe not, though, because I know I know one of you guys sent me the black and white DS.
So pretty.
And then the black and white case for it, which stays on my Pokemon shelf. And at this point, I've got so much nice black and white stuff that I should probably just go on and make a black and white shelf. So I already had it. This is I also in maybe nicer condition than what I have, so maybe I'll switch it out. And or it says there's a poster inside, and I am not opposed to ripping it out of here or ripping it out of the other one. Oh yeah, it's just a map that's supposed to be removable to hang it on your wall. So maybe I'll keep that out of one, sell the other one off, and hang that up somewhere or frame it. Okay, so that was that. Very happy about that. Find, I don't know, there's a lot of find of the days here. You guys comment below if you've ever had any experience with the My Little Pony trading card game. I know we've been just talking it up a bunch, but our new channel's content is heavily involved in trading card games. Not entirely, that's not all it is, but that's a lot of it. So we're just looking for other card games to get into, to have some fun with. Just on a random given Tuesday, just post some My Little Pony card game play. We've already got some holographics. I know nothing, and when I say nothing, I mean absolutely nothing about the gameplay mechanics of this game. So it'll be fun to play with.
Did you even know of its existence before today?
I believe, I wasn't too terribly surprised by it. I saw it and I was like, oh my God. But we've bought so much trading card nonsense over the period of over the span of making this channel that I'm pretty sure somewhere in a box right now I've got a single My Little Pony card.
I would imagine that makes sense.
Yeah, just one. I look at it every now and then and think, oh, it'd be nice to find some more of these. This is by no means enough of them to play, but I actually have seen in recent enough times expansion packs for this game in stores, like in card game stores.
Oh, wow.
So there's still some people playing it here and there, enough for it to still exist. So that's kind of cool, and a holo right on top at that. So
you got your trading card fixed for the day.
I did. I got that scratch itched. It's kind of tough. Some days I'll just be sitting around and just be like, Pokemon cards. But My Little Pony cards, that's pretty cool. We're not going to like collect them hardcore, but we'll kind of accumulate enough to make some future content about. 2 games today. Ninja Gaiden 2. Comment below. Let me know if I should play either one of these right now. Maybe we'll stick it in tonight if you guys let us know if they're any good. Bodie Miller, Alpine Skiing. I do like skiing games, so that could be fun too. But 2 games I didn't have in the collection. Conveniently, my Xbox 360 collection is right here. So we'll just go ahead and pop it in.
Woo!
Is that everything?
I believe so.
Okay, what's your favorite thing that we brought home today?
I brought home some cool stuff. This has been like a plethora of good Hannah goods.
Yeah, you did good.
But this, I think this is my crowning jewel today.
I hope you keep it.
I would, honestly. I'm very tempted to. I don't have space to store it at the moment.
We are kind of out of cabinet space, aren't we?
A little bit, because I bought, if you saw a video about a month or 2 ago, I bought an entire set of teal club pans, which is pretty much all I ever need. But I want both sets, the Guardian Serviceware and the club pans, so what do I do? What do I do?
Which one? I don't know. It's tough. We can make some space over there. We'll move the cat food or something and put them down in that bottom one that the cat food usually lives in.
Deal.
We'll figure it out. My favorite thing, I think I said this once last week, it's near impossible to pick because I was feeling the yo-yo. I don't know why. I was happy about that. I don't yo-yo well. I've got a friend that is an expert yo-yoer. We'll have to have him on, do some yo-yoing soon. He knows who I'm talking about. I want to say this, but I think I'm going to go with the Furby.
Classic.
You probably could have guessed that, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not every day you find a McDonald's Furby.
Where are my Furbies right now?
That is a great question.
When I was talking about it a second ago, I was like, oh, I'll walk over there and grab one. I've been doing a lot of moving around. Where are my Furbies?
I think we might have carried them into the other room to like do something with them.
I guess. Maybe we were taking pictures of them or something. But listen, I'm going to have a whole shelf full of Furby stuff. I'm not going to there's too many Furbies to collect. I think the original run, their thing was like, no 2 are the same.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of more because like the fur they cut them out of, like you're never going to get the same pattern lining of that kind of thing. So that's kind of intriguing about Furbies. So I say that to say, I'm not going to fill a shelf with Furbies, maybe, or not a whole bookcase, but like a shelf or something. And I definitely want to get my hands on all of these, so that'll be fun. So I'm going to go with that. You guys comment below, let us know what your favorite thing we brought home today. Was it the Turtles clock? Was it the, I don't know. Just let us know. Tell us what you liked. Did you like the My Little Pony cards?
I'm pretty excited about these because I've been on a pony kick.
Yeah, well, yeah, it kind of fits the last week's worth of videos.
It really does. They're cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to find some more of them. We'll have to, just for the kicks and giggles, open up some booster packs of them, maybe.
Sweet.
All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for going to the thrift store. Thanks for checking out our merch store, Tindo'sTrash.com. And then also, listen to this. We have a community Discord, and I get a lot of messages on Instagram, and we both do. Just Andy, Facebook, and stuff. And sometimes it's really hard for those things to get in front of our eyes just because of the sheer volume. So if you ever want to chat with us or chat with anybody else that's involved in this page, our public Discord's a great place to do that. It's also a great place to come and share off some of your thrift finds, your yard sale finds, etc., etc. So there's a link below this video. Definitely go click on it, join the Discord. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You'll just be prompted to sign up with a username, and we'll know how to chat with you. So come check that out. And then other than that, we do post daily videos here on this channel, so make sure that you've hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on so you can come back and hang out with us tomorrow. And until tomorrow, guys, peace out.